Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I want to do a get ready with me using some Sephora products, a full face of Sephora, and that's about the only thing that I purchased during the Sephora VIB sale. I needed a couple of things that I was missing. I was missing the concealer, and what else? Let's see, I got a couple of lip products. Mascara. I was missing the mascara. I did not have any, so I got the mascara and the lash primer. So I wanted to see how those worked, and this Sephora palette that is very affordable to begin with. It's the one that they got out for the holidays. They have two of them. This one is Wishing You. I like this one better, a little better than the other one. So I want to go ahead and create a look using all these things. Let me turn my light down a little bit. It looks like I'm a little too bright, and I'll be right back and we'll get started. Okay, I think that looks a little better. I was looking very ghostly. So if you hear noise in the background, it's my dad. I usually close the hallway door, but last night he kind of had a rough night, so he's awake, so I just want to make sure that I can hear him if he calls me. So that's all. You guys are used to hearing him in the background, so it's nothing new. Alright, so I have two primers from Sephora. This one that I purchased, but I think they're going to discontinue this because it is on clearance, and it's a shame because it's really nice. It's the Sephora Beauty Amplifier, and it's a pore base, and I like it because it's very easy to use. To begin with, the cap is amazing because it doesn't pop out and make a mess, and it's a twist up, and you can just like draw in wherever you want it. So I love to put this especially in the areas where I have my enlarged pores. I'm not going to put any on my forehead today because I have bangs and you're not going to be able to see it anyway, so if I don't need it, I don't use it. But this is really nice. I also have a sample of this one. They do have this one in a full size, but I don't need primers, so I didn't get it. This is the Smooth and Blur, and this also is supposed to diffuse a look of imperfections and enlarged pores. This is nice. It's like I'll show you, it's like a skin tint color, but when you put it on, I don't want to waste it because I don't have that much in there. You really can't, it's not going to give you any kind of coverage. So but it's nice. It feels smooth when you put it on. As far as being pore blurring, I think I like this one a little more, but it's not bad. All right, so I'm going to start with the foundation, and this is the Sephora. I've used this before, and this is really good. I think I actually used it on my channel before on at least one video. This is the 10-Hour Wear Perfection Foundation. It's oil-free, and it has second skin technology. It is a very nice foundation. I like it. It has a nice long wearing time, and gives you pretty skin. So I'm going to put some on my brush and dot it on my face. I'm going to add more on my cheeks. I think I got a little carried away, but this is where I have my darkness, so I always like to add a little more there and kind of pounce it in instead of blending it in. It gives you a little more coverage, as you can see. This is as far as I'm going to go with the foundation. And then the other thing that it has been really, a lot of people have been talking about it, is the Best Skin Ever Full Coverage Multi-Use Concealer. And this was hard for me to get because they were sold out on my my shade for a long time. So I'm hoping, yeah, it looks like it's going to be okay. Like this is going to be an okay shade for me. I'm not using any corrector because I like to see how much it covers on its own. I'm going to put a little bit on my dark spot. I really didn't want to put any more foundation on, and to me this is more like a medium coverage foundation. I should have left the other one without anything so that you could see the difference. It is a pretty nice coverage concealer. It does look nice at the end of the day. I really don't have, unless a concealer is like very dry, like I cannot use the Tarte Shape Tape. That one is too drying for me, and it will crease under my eyes. And my eyes will look, my under eyes will look very, very dry and crepey, and really, really you can tell. But most concealers, if they are a little more dewy or nourishing, they really don't sink into my lines, and this one doesn't either. And you guys know I have really dark circles, and I think that did a really good job. Okay, I do have a powder by Sephora, but this is more of a finishing powder. It does a multitasking baked face powder, but I like for under my eyes this one better, and just a little bit. I don't like to use it very heavy under my eyes. Okay, so I'm just gonna powder under my eyes, and I think today I'm just gonna use a concealer that I already got all over my eyelid as a primer. I did bring an eye primer, but I don't know if I should put it over the concealer. I like to, because I like to give that foundation the eyeshadow the best shot possible. So I might just start putting on a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to take the Sephora powder, and I really think you can use this one as a finishing powder also. It's I'm going to show you as soon as I can open it. It's not it's like very finely milled, so it's really, really nice. It is a nice powder, but I'm just very picky with the powder that I put under my eyes, because that can make my eyes look really ugly really quickly, very aging. So, and I don't need that, and I just used a little bit of that. Okay, let me try a little bit of the ABH, if nothing else, just on my lid. I'm just going to take just a tiny bit. I don't have an eye primer from Sephora, and I'm going to divide it between 2 fingers. Yeah, it's going to be okay as long as I don't goop it on. You don't need a lot of this. This is a really nice primer. And if you get too much, I mean, it's kind of hard to disperse and make it look nice. It can look kind of heavy on your eyelid. So a little does go a long way. Okay, I'm going to take my powder brush and just kind of go over that really quick without adding any additional powder, just whatever was left there. So now let's look at the palette. This is such a pretty palette, and it's regularly $20, and then with the 20% off it was $16. And as you can see, it's very reflective, but it says Sephora wishing you, and they like to use these kind of like the Way to Closer palette with a little elastic, and this is no different. So actually I closed it instead of opening it, but it looks very pretty. It's nice and gold. I have another one here. This is one of their pocket palettes, and it has the same thing, the little elastic thing. This one is nice. Now I find that this one, it creates a real pretty look, but maybe it was a primer that I used before, but it really, the eyeshadow didn't last on my eyes very long. So this one does have a mirror, and these are the beautiful shades in the palette, which I think is so pretty, especially for the price. You get, whoops, 16. So that's really nice for the price. So let's see if it's good, because the price doesn't really matter if it's not good quality, right? So we're gonna use a Sigma brush. Let me see what I want to use. Oh, I like to use this shade right here. That is so pretty. I'm going to start with this one right here. They don't have shade names, not even in the back. So It's the first time I used the palette. So far so good. This is going on really nicely. And there was not a lot of kick up in the palette. A little bit, but not a lot. Oh, and now you can see the fallout when I tap my brush. I'm gonna go with this one right here. I want to create something different than what I did last time. I think I'm going to go with the gray. Let's go with the gray. I'm going to go with the gray over my entire area, lid. I'm going to do something different. Let's be daring. I'm going to use a flat brush. This may go totally wrong, but we'll find out together. Yeah, I'm going to take the first brush that I used. Okay, so I'm going to try a little bit of this pinky since I went with a gray, like around the this area right here. All right, so I want to use this shade right here because I think that looks amazing. So I want to use that in my my lid. So I'm going to use the same flat brush. I'm going to try doing it without spraying it first. But that looks so pretty to me. And this is something different for me, right? I usually go purple or... Oh my goodness, this is a beautiful. It's like a taupey silver. This is pretty. This is so creamy. Look at how my brush is not wet. I really don't like wetting my brushes, and you know that. But I was willing to do it for this shadow because this shadow looks amazing. And I don't have to. That is beautiful though. Okay, the other side. So far, I have to say this, the shadows that I have used are really, really nice. I don't have any fallout on my face. This has no glitter, it's all shimmer. It is gorgeous though. Wow. And we do have a black, which I'm gonna go on the outside. This would be like a nice New Year's Eve, or yeah, look, right? Pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay, I'm gonna take my pencil brush and I'm gonna use the black shade on the outside. Right here. Oh, I love black and silver. So pretty. Black and gold is very pretty too. It's pretty. Okay. I'm gonna take a clean brush. We live right behind us. There's a park. So on the weekends they play like soccer and things like that. So you may be hearing, because I can hear like kids screaming and balls bouncing, and they play basketball. It's a basketball court also. So you may be hearing some of that on the background, and I'm sorry, but that's just life. And I actually enjoy listening to kids having a good time at the park. So it doesn't bother me. Oh, pretty, pretty. That is nice. I like that. All right, I am going to take this small little smudger brush from BK Beauty, and I'm going to go into this one right here, which is just like a creamy color. It's matte. It doesn't have any. Ooh, doesn't have any shimmer, but it's definitely pigmented. It's like, what? I may not have shimmer, but I show up. Okay, look at this blue. Oh, that is so pretty. Let me put a little bit of that in the, like over here. it kind of just mixes with the silver. That is pretty. Oops. This is the brush that had the black but no additional product. Okay, I'm going back to the silver. I'm picking up a little more and just bringing it in just a little brighter out here and kind of taking it into my inner corner. Look at this one here, guys. This is like a topper, but oh my god, hold on, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use it on my inner corner. Oh, pretty, pretty, pretty. It's got like a little bit of pink, but you really can't see it over the silver. But this will be very pretty if you use it like over a pink. You can see it. Oh, so pretty. Look at that. Oh, this is so reflective. That's not gonna help. It's very pretty. Beautiful. Okay, on my lower lash line, I don't think I want to use the black. I think I want to use, I'm gonna go like with a pencil. Actually, I'm gonna use a smaller brush. I'm gonna use this brush and I'm gonna go into the brown and then just tap on the black. I don't want it, wow, that black is, okay, that took over the brown. I wiped the brush off and kind of went in the brown because I didn't want it that dark. Okay, I got a bunch of eyeshadow inside my eye, but hey, let me take another brush. And kind of, I don't want it that dark down there. I'm gonna have to clean up with a little bit of concealer down there. I added way too much. Let me go into this one right here. Try to lighten this up a little bit. Okay, this is the brush that I use for my concealer. I'm gonna try to just pat it under to see if I can brighten that up a little bit. Gonna use a little bit of the Sephora powder. Okay. All right, so I think that's all I'm gonna do for my eyes, except for I'm gonna take this brush right here and I'm going to take a little bit of the black and then just kind of like line like right here at the outer. Yeah, I don't want to go very thick and I don't want to go very far. Let me do my brows, and I do not have a Sephora brow product. I have so many brow products I cannot justify buying another one just to test it. I'm sure they're good. So I'm going to use the Persona one. Okay. Now for mascara. We are going to use, this is called the Lash Craft Lash Primer Base de Mascara. Okay, they all have pretty good reviews, and they have quite a few different mascaras. So I didn't know which one to get, so I'm going to use one. I'm going to put primer on one eye and not on the other, so that we can see if the primer helps, if the mascara needs help. It's not a very thick primer like the Essence primer. It's thick, you can really see it on your lashes. This feels more like the Seals Booster from Lancome, that you can see a little bit of white on your lashes, but it's not like super thick, and it kind of separates your lashes. So this gives me more of that feeling. And then I'm going to use the Lash Craft mascara. I did not know which one to get. This is the brush that you get with it. It's like a skinny brush. I usually prefer the bigger brushes. I think they give you more volume, and but yeah, but sometimes you can find them. I don't know. I think the formula has more to do with the mascara than the brush. To me, the best mascaras are the, well, I got mascara right there. The Lancome Hypnose Drama, It Cosmetics Superhero, and the Bite Beauty, but Bite Beauty bit the dust. But Superhero looks good from day one. You know how some mascaras you have to wait for them to dry out a little bit. Superhero looks good from the moment you open the tube. As you can see, I mean, it's okay, but it's not all that. Not too impressed. Let's see if even the one with a primer. Let's see a second coat. This mascara, I mean, it's okay. Everyday use kind of thing. If you just want to, it's not anything I would use for special occasion, anything like that. I'm not too impressed. I'm gonna use the ABH for my waterline. I'm gonna try one more coat of the mascara because it's pretty sad. Okay, so that's 3 coats with the lash primer. Yeah, I don't think it's, I mean, some people like very natural looking lashes, and if that's what you like, then this is fine. And you know, they do put their own store brand on sale often, so definitely this, you know, for 30% off, this is a good price. I don't know if it smudges. This is something that I will have to leave in the comments beneath. Update you guys on the smudging. I know the foundation is nice, the concealer is nice, the powder is nice. I love the shadows. The eyeshadow is very, very nice. I like this palette. It felt very buttery, very easy to apply. There was no fallout. A little powdery, but as long as you don't have fallout and it doesn't get all over your face. And the shades are gorgeous. Look at these shimmers. They're beautiful. They're really pretty. Okay, let me see if I can take this off. Is it dry already? Yep. All right, so for the face, let's finish the face. I have this already. This is something I bought a while back, and they still have it in stock. And this brings a bronzer, and they have 2 sets. They have a lighter one. This is the darker one. And they have a bronzer, 2 blushes, and a highlighter. Now, I'm not going to use the highlighter. I'm going to use this highlighter right here, which is so pretty. It's this one right here. It has like a little bit of pink, but it's really, really pretty. So I'm going to use my BK Beauty Angie Hot and Flashy brush, and I'm going to get a little bit of the bronzer. And it does have like a little bit of a glow, but not a lot. So I think it looks nice, because especially in the winter, if you wear a lot of mattes, I think it just makes your skin look like you're dry. So I'd rather use like a little bit of something with a little bit of glow. And now the blush, I am just gonna mix both of them. Why not? Why leave one of them out? Okay, it's very pigmented, so I'm gonna kind of pounce it on my hand a little bit, take a little bit off. Look how pretty that is. Okay, and this has a little bit of glow, but not enough that it's going to accentuate your pores, or if you have any kind of how do you call that, you know, like dry patches or anything like that. It's very forgiving. Like I have my Mallorca palette from Melt, and I love that palette, but the glowy blushes, I cannot use them near my pores because wow, does it intensify them. This one does not. So when I use that palette, I have to use like the glowy, like more towards the back, and the mattes in the front, because it really does show up my pores really, really bad. And I was so surprised about that. But this one does not. This one is very gentle. It's very pretty. Okay, and now for the highlighter, I'm gonna have to use this brush because I didn't bring my highlighter brush with me. So this is pretty. This I love highlighters with a little bit of pink in them, I think that they just look more natural on your skin, and I don't know, it's really pretty. Really, really pretty. I own a lot of the Lip Stories lipsticks, but I didn't bring those out. I bought a couple of different ones I'm going to show you, and then we'll decide which one I'm going to use. See, it's very nice and gentle. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so I'm going to take my sponge, Stands Out sponge. I'm going to spray a little bit of the MAC Fix Plus, and oh, I didn't spray enough. And then just go over my entire face with it. I love doing this. I feel like it pushes everything in. If there's any loose powder, it's picking it up, so it's not going to be leaving you looking powdery. I love it. I like it much better than spraying it directly on my face or even using the brush, but using the brush works also. All right, so I wish I had, do I have a better mascara around here? I got one. I have this is the Fantasize by One Size. Let's see if we can give my lashes a little boost. This one, the only thing is you have to be very careful. Wow, this brush, if you poke yourself with this brush, you're gonna see the stars, the moon, and the sun. It is very, very, very pokey. This is another great mascara, by the way. I only have the mini size. I bought the mini size because I have 1,000 mascaras. And this does a great job of separating your lashes. This is a nice one. One Size is amazing. I can't wait for, well, they do have the powder foundation, which I should do it one day. I should do a One Size. Get ready with me. So now let me show you the lip products that I have. Let me wipe my hand because I have stuff all over my hands. All right, so this is like, this is called the Glossed, and it's Brilliant, I guess a lip gloss. That's what it means. And it has some pigment, but I think you need to wear, for me at least, I will have to wear something underneath it, which it could just be a lip liner, okay? It doesn't have to be anything, you know. Then I have this one right here. This is a liquid lip, which is okay, but it's dark. I really don't want to wear, I'm very neutral, and I really don't want to wear a neutral lip because I feel like my eyes, I think they're neutral. I consider this a neutral look. And I have one more lip, and I have this one, but I think this is a balm. This is what? Aster. Let's see what this is. Oh, it looks like a lipstick. Okay, so I think I'm gonna wear the lip liner, this, and then the lip gloss over it, and that should do it. The lip liners that I have this one, which is more of a brown. Okay, that is pretty. Let me fix it up a little. Okay, and now we're gonna add the lip gloss. Now the lip gloss, the only thing is, if I'm gonna be doing a lot of eating and drinking, especially eating, I have to be careful with the lip gloss because I don't want it to be, especially this is like a red all over my face. But what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take my napkin, I'm gonna blot it a little bit so it's not so shiny. And that way it still leaves a little bit of shine, but it removed a lot of the lip gloss. So even though your lips feel amazing, they look shiny, they're gonna last all night for you, or a lot of the night, because I mean, I put a lot of lip liner and I even kind of filled my lipstick. this should last a while. So I still have some shine, but it doesn't feel slippy. It doesn't feel like it's gonna be going all over my face. So I love this palette. This palette is so pretty. So this is my finished look. So what do you think? I think the products look really pretty. I love this palette. I'll use this so much. And this was not expensive, and like I say, they have it in a lighter and in the darker one. If you can still get your hands on this and you like pore refining or blurring, get it. I think I got it for like $7 on sale. That was a sale price, and I had it before the sale. Okay, this is really good. I don't think the mascara is all that. It's not worth it. Even with the lash primer, like I said, it's something that I'll use now because I have it on a daily basis. If I want to give my lashes a little boost, I'll let you know if they smudge or if they flake. But it's not worth it. You can get the essence for $5 that is going to give you much better, amazing lashes than this. This I already had, and I love using any kind of highlighter that has like a pinky or like a peachy tint to it, because I think it makes it look so much softer on mature skin. And this is beautiful. It's very buttery. It doesn't have any glitter whatsoever. I don't like glitter on my eyes, so this is like really pretty. I also have this blush that is very pretty. It's a little light, but it's very pretty. Their blush formula is very nice, and this one is nice. It's not that light, I guess. It's okay. I have to build it up a little bit, but it's still very nice. This is matte, but it does last a long time. This is in the shade Shame on You. Very pretty. The shade on the highlighter is Golden Hour. So I will list everything before, and this is number 01 Dusk. So they do have different shades. I like this. This feels it feels like a tinted balm almost. Very satiny and cushiony on your lips. Feels really good. And this is in the Aster number 10, which is very nice. And I think these are new because I don't remember seeing them. Okay, so this was really good. I like the definitely like the concealer. I dropped something. The concealer, I've used it before. I like it very much. I like the foundation. I've used it before. Just used it. It's like down to here now. So I've used it several times. As you can see, it's like down to there. So I've used it several times because I really wanted to test it out. It stays nice on your face. It lasts a long time. It doesn't, it looks pretty when your natural oils come in. To me, it looks even prettier because it just gives you like a natural glow, and it looks really nice. The palette, I don't know how it's going to stay on my eyes, but it feels a lot better quality than the pocket palette that I have, which I really like. But like I said, when I used it, then I always use an eye primer on my eyes. The shadows faded. So hopefully these won't. I will update you if it does or if it does not. They also have some of these cream products that are really nice. I didn't use them today, but I've used them before. This is a highlighter, which again, this one has like a little peachy tone to it, which is very nice and very soft. I usually just put it on my finger and then dab it on my face. This is another shade, which is like a golden, has like a golden tint to it. So it's nice. I also have, which I don't think is here, I also have a blush and a bronzer. But these are very nice. And last year for Christmas, I got the 4 little, it was like a, like a 3-pack or 4-pack of these. I think it was 4 that came together, and it was very inexpensive. So I don't know if they have those there. If they do, I will link it below. But I really do love the stuff that I have tried. The lip stories are so affordable. Those lipsticks are normally like $9. They go on sale a lot, and they last all day. They have so many different shades, and they have matte, they have glossy, they have satin, they have shimmer, you name it. Whatever formula lipstick you like, they have it in the lip stories. All right guys, so that's all I have for you today. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If I don't see you before Thanksgiving, I wish all of you a very blessed and happy Thanksgiving with your family. Count your blessings. I do every day, not just on Thanksgiving. I'm very thankful for what I have, and even the challenges in my life are blessings. So I love you guys. Have a great week, and I will see you on my next video. Bye. Mwah.